Hello and welcome to ECN, We Deliver You Decide. Nikki Haley condemns GOP's racist and sexist attacks on Kamala Harris as not helpful.
Welcome to ECN Premium Digital News Channel. During a wide-ranging interview Thursday about the state of the 2024 election, GOP presidential candidate Nikki Haley admonished Republican attacks against Vice President Kamala Harris over her race, age, and gender as not helpful. There are so many issues we can talk about when it comes to Kamala Harris that it doesn't matter what she looks like, Haley told CNN host Jake Tapper. It matters what she said, what she's fought for, and the lack of results that she's had because of it. Haley's comments came after Republican lawmakers on Capitol Hill this week blasted Harris, who recently secured enough delegate endorsements to secure the Democratic presidential nomination, for her identity as a black woman and person of South Asian descent. Reppers Tim Burchett, R10, called Harris a DEI hire and DEI vice president, while Reppers Glenn Grothman, R-Whisk, said Democrats chose Harris to replace President Joe Biden on the presidential ticket because of her ethnic background. Haley faced similar racially charged attacks while running for the GOP presidential nomination this year, including from former President Donald Trump, who repeatedly misspelled her birth name, Nimarata, as Nimrata. It was far from the only personal jab Trump leveled at Haley, or that she threw his way, during the campaign. Trump at one point mocked Haley's husband, who was deployed overseas, and she questioned the ex-president's mental fitness. Despite that heated rhetoric, the former ambassador to the United Nations endorsed her former boss earlier this month. When asked Thursday whether the campaign insults and criticisms were water under the bridge, Haley said, "That's what happens in campaigns. I don't think we need to apologize or take anything back. I don't plan on doing that." As for whether she believes Trump would follow the Constitution if elected again, Haley said she hopes he does. "I hope that any president would follow the Constitution, and the American people need to demand that," she added. During the heat of the GOP primary, she responded to the same question with, "I don't know." The former South Carolina governor also noted that she's keeping options for her political future open. But don't expect Haley to take a role in a potential Trump administration. She said she's not looking for a job from the ex-president. In terms of another presidential run? "You never say never," Haley remarked. Meanwhile, Republican vice presidential nominee JD Vance's remarks about the U.S. being run by a bunch of childless cat ladies have gone viral since former President Donald Trump chose the Ohio senator as his running mate for the 2024 presidential election last week. The statements made during a Tucker Carlson Tonight interview on Fox News in July 2021 have riled up people on both sides of the aisle and sparked backlash from celebrities including Jennifer Aniston, Whoopi Goldberg, and her The View co-host Alyssa Farah Griffin. "We are effectively run in this country by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made, and so they want to make the rest of the country miserable too," Vance told Carlson. "It's just a basic fact. You look at Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the entire future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children." He added, "And how does it make any sense that we've turned our country over to people who don't really have a direct stake in it?" Vice President Harris, whom President Joe Biden backed as the Democratic presidential nominee, is a stepmother to husband Douglas Emhoff's children, with ex-wife Kirsten Emhoff, Cole and Ella Emhoff. U.S. Transportation Secretary Buttigieg and his husband, Chasten, welcomed twins Penelope Rose and Joseph August in September 2021. Aniston on Wednesday took to her Instagram stories to make a rare political statement. "I truly can't believe this is coming from a potential VP of the United States," the Friends star wrote alongside a screenshot of a social media post with the Fox News video. She added, "All I can say is, Mr. Vance, I pray that your daughter is fortunate enough to bear children of her own one day. I hope she will not need to turn to IVF, in vitro fertilization, as a second option, because you are trying to take that away from her too." The actor could have been referring to the Right to IVF Act, failing to advance in the U.S. Senate in June after most Republican representatives voted against the legislation. In 2022, Aniston opened up about her fertility struggles in a cover story for Allure. I was trying to get pregnant, she said, referring to when she was in her late 30s into her 40s. It was a challenging road for me, the baby-making road. She added, I was going through IVF, drinking Chinese teas, you name it. I was throwing everything at it. I would have given anything if someone had said to me, freeze your eggs, do yourself a favor. You just don't think it. So here I am today. The ship has sailed. Say no to drugs. One life, one choice. Thank you for watching and listening. If you like our content, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and share our premium news channel, ECN. We deliver, you decide.